Bali isn't just a destination, it's an experience. But with so many incredible places to see, it's easy to feel overwhelmed when planning your trip. Where should you go? What can't you miss? And how do you make sure you experience the real Bali, not just the tourist version? In this video, I'll take you on a journey through Bali's most iconic spots and some hidden gems you probably haven't heard of. From ancient temples and jungle adventures to serene beaches and spiritual moments, this guide is all you need to plan your perfect Bali adventure. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the magic of Bali, one unforgettable stop at a time. 1. Tagalalang Rice Terraces, a living canvas. Our first stop takes us deep into the heart of Ubud, where nature and tradition paint one of Bali's most unforgettable scenes, the Tagalalang Rice Terraces. At sunrise, this place is pure magic. As golden light spills over the hills, the terraces seem to glow, layered waves of green carved into the land like a living staircase to the sky. But Tagalalang isn't just beautiful. It's alive with history and purpose. These terraces use an ancient irrigation system called Subak, developed over 1,000 years ago. It's not just farming, it's a philosophy, a spiritual connection between water, humans, and the gods. And it's so unique, UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site. Wander through the winding paths, listen to the rustle of rice stalks in the wind, and you'll start to feel what makes Bali so special. You might even meet a local farmer, tending the land just as their ancestors did. And yes, the iconic swings are here too, where you can soar above the fields and capture the kind of photo that makes your trip unforgettable. This is more than a photo spot. It's a living symbol of Bali's soul, where nature, culture, and community come together in perfect harmony. Ready for something a little wilder? Let's head just down the road to a forest ruled by monkeys. 2. Ubud Monkey Forest, where nature meets the sacred. Just a short drive from the peaceful rice terraces, we enter an entirely different world, one that feels straight out of a jungle fairy tale. Welcome to the Ubud Monkey Forest, a lush sanctuary home to more than 700 Balinese long-tailed macaques. As you walk beneath the dense canopy of banyan trees and ancient roots, you'll hear playful shrieks echoing through the leaves. Monkeys swing from branches, dash across mossy stone paths, and sometimes, if you're holding a snack, get a little too curious. But this isn't just a monkey playground. It's a sacred space. Scattered throughout the forest are 3 ancient temples, each wrapped in myth and mystery. The most well-known is the Pura Dalam Agung Padangtagal, a temple dedicated to the god of death and transformation. Others include the Holy Spring Temple and the Prajapati Temple, all deeply woven into the spiritual life of the Balinese people. What makes this forest truly special is the harmony between humans, animals, and spirituality. The monkeys are considered guardians of the temples, mischievous, yes, but also sacred. As you wander the trails, don't be surprised if one of them jumps onto your shoulder or curiously inspects your camera. It's all part of the experience. In this forest, the line between nature and the divine blurs. It's chaotic, wild, beautiful. 3. Nusa Penida, Bali's untamed paradise. If Bali is a gem, then Nusa Penida is its wild, uncut diamond. Just a 45-minute boat ride from the mainland, this island feels like stepping into another world. One where towering cliffs meet crystal-clear waters, and untouched nature stretches in every direction. Our first stop? Kalinking Beach. You've probably seen it on postcards or Instagram, that iconic cliff shaped like a T-Rex's head, dramatically dropping into turquoise waves below. The view from the top is absolutely breathtaking. Unlike the bustling streets of Seminyak or the cafes of Canggu, Nusa Penida is raw and rugged, less polished, but more powerful. It reminds you what Bali was before the buzz. 4. Tirta Empul, the sacred waters of purification. Tucked away in the lush green hills of central Bali lies one of the island's most spiritually powerful places, Tirta Empul, the holy water temple. For over 1,000 years, locals have traveled here to cleanse their body and soul in the temple's sacred spring. And today, you can witness or even take part in this beautiful ritual. As you step inside, the scent of incense swirls in the air. The sound of trickling water echoes through ancient stone courtyards. You'll see Balinese Hindus dressed in traditional sarongs lining up to dip beneath a row of stone fountains. Each spout represents a different form of purification, washing away sadness, bad dreams, or negative energy. Visitors, too, are welcome to join the ritual as long as they do so with respect and reverence. The spring that feeds these pools is said to have magical properties. It bubbles up from the earth beneath the temple, cool, clear, and constant, a powerful symbol of renewal. Tirta-Ampule isn't just a place of worship. It's a living part of Balinese culture, a reminder that on this island, spirituality isn't just found in temples, it's in the air, the earth, and the water itself. 5. Sekumpul Waterfall, Bali's hidden natural wonder. Deep in the northern jungles of Bali, far from the usual tourist trail, lies Sekumpul Waterfall, often called the most beautiful waterfall on the island. But reaching it is no small feat. To get there, you'll trek through dense tropical forest, descend hundreds of steps, and wade through shallow rivers. It's a journey that demands a bit of effort, but what waits at the end is nothing short of breathtaking. As you round the final bend, the jungle opens up to reveal not one, but 7 cascading waterfalls, tumbling down a lush cliffside into a crystal-clear pool below. Mist rises into the air, catching the sunlight and creating a soft rainbow that dances over the scene. The roar of the water drowns out the rest of the world. You feel small and completely alive. Local guides will often share legends tied to this sacred place. Some believe the waterfall is protected by forest spirits, and that swimming in its waters can bring good fortune or emotional healing. If you're looking for a moment of raw, untouched nature, where you can feel the pulse of Bali itself, Sekumpul Waterfall is it. 6. Sanur, the soulful, laid-back side of Bali. While places like Canggu and Seminyak hum with energy, Sanur offers a different rhythm, one that flows with quiet grace and timeless charm. Nestled on the southeastern coast of Bali, Sanur is where locals and longtime expats come to breathe. There's no rush here, just calm mornings, gentle sea breezes, and the soft sound of waves lapping at the shore. Start your day with a sunrise walk along the Sanur Beach Promenade, a 5-kilometer path that hugs the coastline. You'll see traditional wooden fishing boats called jukungs gently bobbing in the water, their colorful sails catching the first golden light of morning. Sanur isn't just peaceful, it's deeply spiritual. Wander into the heart of town and you'll find ancient temples, daily offerings, and ceremonial processions that move through the streets like living poetry. Every moment here feels sacred, like Bali before the world arrived. Unlike the booming surf of other beaches, Sanur's waters are protected by a long reef, making them calm and shallow, perfect for swimming, paddleboarding, or simply floating under the sun. Sanur is proof that magic doesn't always shout, sometimes it whispers. 7. Mount Batur, chasing the sunrise above the clouds. If there's one experience in Bali that truly feels like a journey beyond the ordinary, it's standing at the summit of Mount Batur as the first light of dawn breaks across the horizon. Located in the northeastern part of the island, Mount Batur is an active volcano and one of Bali's most sacred mountains. But it's not the danger that draws people here. It's the promise of witnessing something unforgettable. The adventure begins before the world wakes, around 2 a.m., when you're picked up in the dark and driven through winding roads to the mountain's base. Armed with a flashlight, a guide, and a jacket to fight the early morning chill, you begin your climb. The hike takes about 2 hours. It's steep, it's rocky, and it's completely worth it. As you reach the summit, the world begins to shift. Darkness fades. The sky blushes with soft pinks, oranges, and purples. Then, the sun rises, slowly illuminating the caldera lake below, the surrounding villages, and the vast silhouette of Mount Agung in the distance. It's more than a view. It's a moment of awe. Once you descend, you'll feel changed, not just because you climbed a volcano, but because you touched something ancient, powerful, and eternally alive. 8. Uluwatu Temple, where cliffs meet the gods. Perched dramatically on the edge of a 70-meter-high cliff, Uluwatu Temple is not just one of Bali's most iconic landmarks, it's a spiritual outpost suspended between earth, sea, and sky. Known locally as Pura Luhur Uluwatu, this temple is dedicated to the Balinese sea gods, guarding the island from evil spirits that may approach from the ocean. And when you stand there, with waves crashing hundreds of feet below and the sun dipping into the Indian Ocean, you can feel the magic. The temple itself is simple but sacred, a place of worship, not show. What makes it truly breathtaking is the location: steep cliffs blanketed in lush greenery, panoramic ocean views, and a sky that constantly shifts color with the setting sun. As twilight approaches, the atmosphere transforms. At an open-air amphitheater just beside the temple, you can witness the famous Kikak fire dance. It's not your average performance. Dozens of bare-chested men chant rhythmically in a trance-like state as dancers reenact scenes from the Ramayana, Bali's ancient Hindu epic. As fire flickers and the ocean breeze rushes through the cliffs, the performance feels otherworldly, like the boundary between myth and reality has been blurred. Just be sure to keep an eye on your belongings. This temple is also home to some notoriously cheeky monkeys who are known to snatch sunglasses and snacks with ninja-level stealth. Now, after seeing everything Bali has to offer, it's no surprise that so many wealthy individuals and digital nomads are making it their new home in 2025. But why exactly are they choosing Bali? Well, it's more than just beaches and beauty. 1. Luxury for less. In Bali, your money stretches much farther. Private villas with pools, personal chefs, daily housekeeping, things that would cost a fortune in the West are surprisingly affordable here. For the rich, it's a chance to live like royalty without burning through millions. 2. Work from anywhere lifestyle. With remote work becoming the norm, many entrepreneurs and high-income earners are ditching the office and choosing lifestyle-first destinations. 3. Spiritual and wellness retreat. From yoga in Ubud to silent retreats, Bali offers an escape for the burned-out elite. It's a place to reconnect with yourself, something money can't always buy, but Bali delivers. The rich aren't just moving here to relax, they're building connections, growing their brands, and living in style. So whether you're coming for the culture, the coastlines, or a complete lifestyle reset, Bali offers more than a trip.